everyone, welcome back to Beef Reacts, and today we are finishing out Volume 6 of RWBY. Yes. To be honest with you, since I've been pre-recording content for the most part, it's like... Today is Monday the 27th. The middle part, the Apathy arc of RWBY Volume 6 released today. This video will be going up on... Friday. Right? I don't know. I really don't know anymore. It'll be going up this week, though. So, doing 2 a day. Last night was the Mario Party Championship, where, admittedly, I lost to our retaining champion, Ryan, who will be in content starting soon. But I think it's important for us to just do our housekeeping, get all this stuff done. I have the background up. Let me know if you like the background, if it looks more professional. I always feel like these things are more meant for, like, gaming and green screening, which is what I could kind of keep it for. And, like, I see other reactors, they usually have, like, their room in the background. Like, do I look like a prisoner here? Do I look like I'm being held captive? Like, what's going on here? Secondly, there is no second thing. I thought there was, and then I started the sentence not knowing where it would end, and that's how I normally speak, so it's another comparison between me and Michael Scott that I do not want to exist, but there it is. But yeah, let's jump into some more RWBY, and here we are with the finale of episodes. Yo, hype. I don't know why I just said hype. I think after this volume, I'll leave this up to you. I want to do a greatest hits OST video where I make like a playlist with some of my favorites and like re-react to them and re-react to some of the story ones. 'Cause I know a lot of people want me to go back and listen to Sacrifice again, which I really want to go back and re-listen to. But I don't want to do it on like... I don't want to say I don't want to do it on my own time, not because I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to do it on my own time because I think it'd be more fun for everyone else and like compare and contrast it to my original thought when it was introduced in like Volume 3. I think that'd be like kind of a fun little thing to go about there, but just let me know in the comments below or something like that if you would like that to happen. I know now would be a good time because it was like a Salem song, but just wondering.
I was relieved to hear that you came to your senses, Mishni. Many of us were devastated when we heard you would be attending Beacon Academy. Knowing that you'll be returning to Atlas just warms my old heart.
It was time to get my act together and go back to my roots.
Oh, I can't wait to see you follow in your sister's footsteps.
Absolutely.
I'm sending 2 of my best guards to personally escort you. Make sure General Ironwood hears that part.
Allow me to assist you with your bag. Hi, what a heavy bag.
That's all right.
Nonsense. Allow me to assist as well.
I can take care of it by myself. Just like we practiced.
Why is she there with them? I understand that this was the plan, but like the thing I'm confused about is Miss Schnee was so like, not Miss Schnee, not everyone. The old lady was so upset about all of those people coming with or doing that or going with Miss Schnee. Why is John's sister just fine? Like, because she has a baby and she's not going anywhere? Is it because her wife is like in there? I'm not mad at it. I'm just confused on why she's like okay with the sister. Is it just because they're not going? It has to be because of that, right?
I'll take care of it by myself. Just like we practiced.
Oh no! Look at that! He's just going to miss you so much! You should hurry on out of here!
A crying child! We must console it!
They're a bunch of himbo kings is what they are. Absolute himbos, and I love it.
It was close.
Is everything okay? Call me heavy. It's all muscle. I'll show them a thing or two about
We're
heavy.
on board.
All right. We'll all watch our scrolls. The second Weiss is out of range of the comm tower, that'll mean she's out of range of the radar too.
And that's when Blake steps in. We're almost at the drop-off. Okay, remember, 1, the radar box is separate from the rest of the communications equipment. So if you disconnect it properly, it won't take out comms to the rest of the city. 2, this conversation never happened.
Don't worry. This isn't the first time I've disabled Atlas security.
Never happened.
You sure I shouldn't come with? More intruders means we're more likely to be seen. Besides, stealth isn't exactly your, I mean, you're great, and I'll hurry back.
Go.
I will say, I do like the background music for this. I forget what song it is, but I do like it. And I kind of wish they showed the plan, like I wish we got an explanation of the plan a little bit beforehand, kind of like an Ocean's 11 thing. I don't know about you, and this is a personal thing. This isn't a critique. This is just a personal preference. I kind of like in the heist movies or in stuff like that when they're like doing a plan and like it's like being revealed and there's surprises. Like here it's like they could just be like, "Oh, we also need to get muffins from the 5th Street Bakery." And I just kind of have to accept it. And I'm not, again, it's not like a bad thing. It just, I kind of wish I knew a little bit about the plan besides, oh, we're stealing an airship beforehand. Like what components go into it, what they need to actually steal it, what, like, we're getting bits and pieces from conversation, which is good. It's just, it'd be fun. It's like, oh, we need to like, do this. And it's like, well, that's why, I forget John's sister's name and her wife's name, but that's why we need her to be involved in it, because she's a comm, like, you know, she runs the comm towers. That's why we need this person to be involved in, like, adding all of these extra steps, kind of like an Ocean's 11 thing. I'm not gonna lie, I love Ocean's 11. It's a movie where practically nothing happens, but it's kind of nonsense, but it's like fun nonsense. Same way that this is kind of fun nonsense, you know?
Heading in on foot? Won't be long.
Yes, it's all going to plan. I mean, Roger. Hey, this is gonna work.
Yeah.
last request. Traitor!
Not the traitor.
This parachute won't excuse you of your treachery!
And you're sure you can fly this?
Missy, I was the Grim Reaper. What part of best huntress of her generation don't you understand?
Right, but your eyes.
What part of best huntress of this generation don't you understand? That makes you capable of flying a plane? I'll have you know, I was the best baker in the middle of my small town. I am more than capable of running a Fortune 5,000 business or some bullspit. I don't... Are hunters and huntresses supposed to know how to just fly machinery? Is that like their college, or do you specialize in that? Like, I don't know. I don't think it I don't think it tracks. Like, I just don't see it tracking as well.
You were saying
That you said your eyes were in desperate need of repair.
Granny Yoda is killing it, though. So killing it.
all right, guys, this is it. Blake, you're up. Blake?
Yang? What's going on?
I don't know.
Ma'am, we've got something on radar.
And who would be foolish enough to enter our airspace unannounced?
Apparently, us, ma'am.
Manta 5-1, this is Argus Base. We see you've circled back. What's your status? Over.
Why can they see us? Somebody dropped the ball. Don't worry, I've worked with Atlas forces before. I know their jargon. Argus Base, this is Manta 5-1. Feel free to gaff off. Thought we were going to scrub due to FOD, but we're back up and green across the board. Over.
Manta 5-1, return to base immediately or you will be treated as hostile. Over.
I thought you said you knew their jargon!
Jargon was fine, but our pilots aren't elderly women.
Oh, well, they got me there.
You know, they didn't even try to distract or do it. I feel like there's a lot of other play that they could have done here, or a lot of different things they could have said. I do like the subversion of that whole trope, though, where it's like, oh, they just know the jargon, and now people just assume it's the right person. In a real military, this does make sense, so like that's cool. I'm just surprised by it, I guess.
Whew, my mind really is going. Why would you kids let me fly this thing?
Calavera! You and those insolent children are up to something, aren't you?
You thought you could undermine my authority? If you don't return my ship this instant, I will make an example out of you. I will show you the true might of Atlas.
She gets off to this. And like Salem's the MILF Dommy Mommy, I get that. Whoever this person is, she's just Dommy. She's just Dommy Mommy is a loving term. She's just a Dommy, all right? You go you're watching me make a decision of whether or not I want to be advertiser friendly, and the answer is I don't. So she seems like the type to take someone back home and not ask for permission to do the things that she's into, and she just does it against. She lets the whip be on full display, and I think personally, if you play Persona 5, kind of like Kamoshida's castle, you know what I mean? Like what his desires are is kind of what I imagine are similar to hers. Am I making complete assumptions? Of course I am. But again, I don't know. This is a reaction channel. The point is to try to be entertaining and then be proven wrong almost immediately after this. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. But something tells me she makes a really frickin' flabbergasting, mean snickerdoodle cookie.
I will show you the true might of Atlas.
Like that face.
You hear that, Gordo?
That's the sound of me not caring! Ruby, we're in trouble. Cordo's onto us, and Maria isn't helping!
Why is the radar still up?
We don't know. Blake isn't responding.
What do we do?
Keep the ship in one piece.
Maybe we should fly over to help Ying and Blake first?
Damn it! Cordo's gonna scramble her fighters. We've got maybe 90 seconds before they're in the air and all over Weiss and Maria. This is all my fault.
What are you talking about? Your semblance?
Every choice I've ever made has led me here. I dragged you along with me. Oz, myself, the others. We're responsible for the mess the world's in now. I shouldn't have come. Shouldn't have let any of you come. What was I thinking?
Can you stop with this pity party? I don't.
We're all in this together, and we're all going to do the best we can. That's all anyone can do. And I know it's what you've always aimed for. We would have come whether or not you'd let us, so stop talking like we're your responsibility. We're not.
Thank you.
But we could still use Crow Bronwyn on our side.
Thank you.
How did you grow up so fast?
I had good role models.
99% of the time, whenever Ruby gives a speech, I want to cringe because as someone who gives speeches and has no right giving them, watching someone else give speeches who has no right giving them, obviously it's going to make me cringe. Obviously it's hypocritical because it just is. But I love this. I love getting Crow back into this fight. It really shows the insecurities and stuff that he's built up over the years of having a semblance that just basically means people around him could die at any moment. So, like, that's not what makes it cool, but it's fascinating to me.
I had good role models.
Guys?
She's not sending fighters.
Well, this seems worse than a fighter, huh? Oh!
Clearly the people have forgotten that they live in peace thanks to the awesome might of Atlas.
Is Cordovin piloting that?
Consider this a reminder.
This seems insanely stupid. Not even just like, why do this? And I'm not even just saying why do this to say why do this. I mean, as in, like, excuse me for a second? Can you just excuse me? Huh? She's upset because they broke the orders. Completely get that. Still the Atlas Tech. Completely get that. But making a massive scene in front of a bunch of people, it'd be like watching a tank roll down your street for no reason and then shoot down a commercial fighter plane or some shit. I don't think there are commercial fighter planes. That was an oxymoronic statement. Like, just shoot down a plane and you're like, what the fuck? I mean, what the flack is that? Just, huh? Like,
Are you okay?
What?
I am, but she's clearly lost her mind.
And that was merely a warning shot.
All Atlas personnel stand by and watch how your leader maintains order. It's time you ask yourselves, children. Do you truly wish to defy me?
Yes.
Hurry back, Weiss. I need you on the ground if we're gonna take this thing down.
Why is the radar up? We don't know. Blitz isn't responding.
It's nice to finally have time to ourselves, don't you think?
Leave me alone!
But I've waited so long for you to be away from them. Why did you have to come into my life and ruin everything?
I don't know about you, but I kind of think Blake's got it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think she's got it. Blake genuinely, I think, could beat Adam because he's not that smart. He's kind of a dummy head. And people that are generally dummy heads, myself included, are easily beaten. I think what she has to do is play coy, go up, and just stab him. I think that works. I think he'd forgive her if he thought he had power over her again. That's at least my thought process. Could be completely wrong.
You stalked me across Anima. I don't want anything to do with your life.
Okay. Oh, that's hot.
Let go of the past, Adam. Do it for yourself.
Just forget it all? Is that what you did to me? You just threw our memories away?
Yes.
Adam! I let you go once already, Blake. I'm never making that mistake again.
Where's Yang for this? Okay. I guess we're just finishing this with a fight. I'm cool with it. Honestly, great setup episode. And little babe. Oops. So in terms of this episode, I think it was a great setup episode, which is probably why it's shorter. They probably, like, I've noticed that what they're trying to do is they're building, like, they'll set stuff up, build, and then when they, like, build it, they allow it to do its own thing. That's so stupid. That was such a stupid sentence of me to say. I think what they often do is in the episodes that are 12 to, like, 14 minutes, they set the stage for a much longer, like, 20-ish minute episode. So that way it's like they can dedicate more of their budget and time to something more important, which is honestly a great use of just budget allocation in general. Like, if you're going to spend money, you're only given a certain amount to make something. So, like, how do you do it within that budget? And then after you do it within that budget, how do you make money on top of it? Which is really the only question that comes down to in film. A lot of people treat this like it's just an art thing. Yeah. Television, movies, and books are art. They are stories. They are important. Someone also has to pay for it. And 9 times out of 10, the person paying for it isn't an artist. And you may be asking yourself, why does that matter? It matters because they don't care about the art. They just want to make money off of it. And on one hand, you can hate that. You can hate the sellout artists who do that. On the other hand, you have to think about the trade-offs. Do you want your story seen by hundreds of thousands of people? Or do you just want to tell a really good story? Well, both should exist. Yeah, both don't, though. Like, you don't live in that world where that happens. Like, I think when it comes to media and idealistic stuff, it's easy to be black and white. It's easy to be like, no, they're doing something wrong. In real life, it's a lot harder to be like that, and it's like, you just have to accept it for what it is. And what it is at this moment in time is they've made a decision for how they want to use their budget. Would I like every single episode of RWBY to be 20 minutes long? Of course I would. I would love more RWBY content. In reality, in the real world, behind the scenes, I'm sure Carrie and Miles have to sit there as the main writers, as the directors, as people doing it. Did Miles and Monty originally want to voice characters in the show? Who knows? Maybe they always planned on doing that. More realistically, they probably did it to save on budget. They probably said, one of us has to voice this character, or one of us have to do something. Because we cannot pay a voice actor or voice actress X amount of money to actually do this. And now that they're there, it's like, why change the voice when we can save and put more towards animation or put more towards X? Like, from an artist standpoint, like, we're getting into a generation, and this has kind of been something I've been a proponent of for a long time, is artists should be considered entrepreneurs, because at the end of the day, if you have no entrepreneurial skill, you're not gonna make it as an artist, realistically. Or you need to find someone who can take your art and show it to a bunch of people, because now we have the internet and now we have that. But like myself, there are hundreds, if not millions, of YouTube accounts. Actually, if we just go based on the brass tacks of numbers, Mr. Beast is one of the most subscribed to individual people on this planet, if not the most subscribed to. 111 million separate accounts. That's 111 million potential voices that you are now competing with. You need to have some type of entrepreneurial skill on top of being a decent artist to actually go anywhere. You watch a lot of movies and you're like, how did this get made? I just watched the movie She's Out of My League, and the entire time I was like, how did this get made? And the answer is, I don't know, but it did. And that's just the facts of life here. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to like rant about this, but it is important, and I do think that, like, as someone who's not in the know and trying to get in the know, these are the hard pills I've had to swallow in the last 3 years of my life. Damn, even if I have a good idea, it's not going to get made because I don't have money. That sucks. Damn, people with bad ideas just know people with money and they do it and they can get it made. That sucks. Like, it's the reality, and you just have to deal with that reality. Anyway, this is I'll be right back with episode 12. Ooh, I'm back, baby, and I'm back with chapter 11. Wow, I had a brain fart there. My bad. My shoulder. Oof. How do you sit with good posture? Is it like,
you're joking, right? You want to fight this thing?
We've fought giant monsters before. This is just a tiny old lady with one very big robot.
You little spider roaches thought you could creep your way into Atlas?
Yes.
Well, let's see how your resolve holds out against the might of the Elysian military.
What's the point in doing this?
So be it.
Better.
Die!
Better player alert. Did Oscar discover his semblance yet? Can Oz just kind of do that? Can he just be like, yeah, this is like kind of how Pyrrha unlocks John's aura and stuff like that in Volume 1? Can Oscar just do that? Can like not? I mean, can Ozpin just do that for Oscar? Be like, yeah, here's your aura, by the way. And does that mean that Oscar gets 2 semblances?
That was close.
I guess Oz
We
just
need to
gets
figure out
magic,
how
huh?
to stop Cordovan and protect the airship until we do.
Then let's give her more targets to focus on.
You mean us, don't you?
Look at that thing. It's not designed for small enemies. It's probably meant for giant Grimm that come in from deeper waters. We can turn our size into an advantage. We just have to be smart.
Maria, can you keep the ship out of harm's way?
Now, they can take my driver's license, but I won't let them take the ship.
Very reassuring.
Let's go!
More useful if I go with her. From up high, I can try to spot a weakness.
Well, he's not the only one who can grab a bird's eye view.
You said you needed me on the ground? Not exactly.
Oh, she's mad. Oh, it's sick! The slow motion here is so sick to me, like, damn. The Sonic the Hedgehog stuff is so cool.
And you said it was a deep sea then.
What was that joke?
And you said it was a deep sea then.
A deep sea thing?
Surely you knew Atlas was the father of hard light dust. Or do lesser kingdoms simply lack proper education?
Cordo just activated shields.
I saw that. We need to find whatever's generating it.
You know, in video games, the weak spot's usually on the back of the giant boss. RWBY, this isn't a game. I'm just trying to look out.
You are lower than I.
Okay, that was sick. Not the triple axle. That was sick. That was so... Whew. If this entire episode's just a fight with a giant robot, I call it, yeah, I'm with it. I am so with that so quick. Like, this is awesome.
Until the shield's down, we're gonna have to get up close and personal with this thing.
What happens to his weapon? Same with RWBY. How do those get absorbed into the magic or semblance? Like, why does he not carry the scythe with him? I want to know the answer to that, and I don't know if I ever will, but I would like to know the answer.
It's easier said than done. Waste and I are on it. Hold on.
Wait, that's it. When she... RWBY, move!
Oh, that looks weird. well, now she's gonna force them to have to deal with a giant Grim attack, right? There's no way that this doesn't cause a massive panic within whatever this town is called. Like, I want to be like it's dumb, but it's not dumb. I just don't really understand what the point of it is, but I'm with it. I genuinely am with the story here.
What if I hadn't caught you? I knew you would.
Damn, Ren! Ren looks like, not pacey, but doesn't look that strong, and then he just has this strength of being able to cut metal into metal. That's either how sharp his weapons are, or this is, like, god damn. Like, respect to the king for having what he has.
Gotcha. What'd you find? Well, all right then.
You get back here with my man!
Excuse me? I don't think John's, like, used, like, much of his aura, so how's he already out? Or is she just hitting that hard? Because, I mean, if she's just hitting that hard, I mean, respect to the gal for doing what the gal's doing. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, it is what it is at this point. Alright, it looks like she just, she went down and then up. I want to know what her semblance does. I know it gets explained later, but, like, this is not what I originally was under the impression of, and it's not what I've been under the impression of since Volume 4.
This is what happens when you think you know better than those rightfully in charge.
Hey, I
do something.
Oh, this is a lot for... I think they still got it. It's so sick. I'm gonna ask, where the hell is Yang? I feel like it's been forever. I feel like it's been forever since she's shown up. And I guarantee this episode probably ends with Yang finally showing up and having to fight Adam with Blake, which will be a great finale to this whole, not PTSD. It's weird because it's like there is no finale to PTSD, but it's like, at least with the character development here, it'll be like a great additive. It'll be a great It's like hard because both these episodes, again, like, I wouldn't say they're set up, but it's like what is there to really commentate and react to besides like just the dope stuff going on screen? So these are more like watch-alongs than like breakdowns and commentary and yada yada. But like ultimately speaking, I'm gonna be really excited to see how they go about Yang back here against Blake. Like this is what has been building for the last 3 volumes.
Can you do anything besides run?
She's getting a tactical advantage, you dunce. Not the heels. And not the belt. Not the Naruto!
I wouldn't have to be doing this if you just behaved.
Oh my god! I guess he technically got one back on her, right? Because when she went this with the sword, that's gotta be disorienting. Get hit right on the temple with that shit.
But you're selfish! You're a coward!
You're delusional.
People hurt me long before we met. All sorts of people in all sorts of ways. But no one hurt me quite like you. You didn't leave scars. You just left me alone. So, tell me, Blake, how does it feel to be alone?
I'm not alone.
Alright, that was sick. just full send it off the I'm not alone. Just, alright. That didn't break his aura.
Yang! It's okay. Catch your breath for a second. I could hold him off.
Did she just blush?
It's okay. Catch your breath for a second. I could hold him off.
Why'd they make her
right,
blush?
Blake. It's okay. We have unfinished business.
Yeah? He couldn't do this before? He was just not trying against Blake? Alright, I guess. I'm with it. But like, damn. Just shows how outclassed. I really wish I knew what his semblance was. That would probably help me greatly in understanding why he's able to just shadow clone jutsu himself here.
His semblance is like yours. He absorbs energy through his sword, stores it up, and then sends it back when he's ready.
Alright, that's a great piece of irony there. I wanted to know what it does. However, Why does storing up energy allow him to make clones of himself? I think that's some bullspit is what that is.
Damage without having to feel it? That's just cheap.
Yes! Why is it the sword? That doesn't really make sense. Is the sword attached to him then? Or is it whatever weapon he chooses? But if that's the case, does that mean that the sword and the weapon is an extension of his own aura? Because if the sword and weapon is an extension of his own aura, then that should allow everyone else to have that too. So why can't other people's weapons use their semblance unless it's a specific type of semblance? But that doesn't really track well for me. I will say the fact that he just looked straight at Blake, something tells me that Blake's about to get cut real deep here. Wait for it. Boom. Boom. They look at each other. He looks at her. Yep, there's the anger. Saw it.
Leave us alone. This is your last chance.
Do you really believe that? Or are you just trying to scare me away so you won't have to die trying to protect her?
She's not protecting me, Adam. And I'm not protecting her. We're protecting each other.
That's cute. That's a very cute way to do that. I'll give it. This episode was pretty great. I vibed with it. Wasn't much for me to talk about, but I vibe with it. Normally, I don't know. I'm getting the vibe that, you know what? I'm not even gonna say what I'm getting the vibe of, because I spent so much time being critical of both Yang and Blake. I'll let them have the moment. I don't want to continue being critical, and I don't want to continue doing that. I'm growing as a person. At least I'm trying to. I just kind of find a lot of the, I like a lot of their moments together because I think they do well. I think they're starting to do much better with letting each other grow and growing through each other's, like, relationship, and I think that's how it should be in general, and it's less of, like, a, I don't want to just say relationship and imply, like, a romantic relationship. In general, like, all of your friendships and relationships should allow you to grow in some way, and, like, that doesn't mean that relationships are meant to be, like, transactional or just something that's, like, one-on-one. It just means that, like, if you're not growing as a person when you're with whoever, and they're holding you back, regressing, then it's not a very good relationship. Like, it's not a good friendship. It's not a good significant other. It's just not very great. You only have, like, one life to live for the most part, at least that we know of, or at least that I know of. So, like, why waste time with people that aren't gonna help you be the best version of yourself that you want to be? And I think Yang and Blake, where we were in volume 2 when they fought, like, when they were talking to each other and had that heart-to-heart, I think that was really good. I think the volume 3 ending really hurt the relationship in terms of, like, not even just, like, my own personal thing. Like, I got where I got there, and you already know how I feel about it if you've been watching long enough. Like, I didn't like it. And now they're growing again, so, like, it's, as an arc and as, like, a story writing thing, I really like the way that they're presenting this relationship with having ups and downs, regardless of if it's, like, a romantic one or not. and I don't want to know. So if you if you write comments saying like it's whatever, I don't want to know. Let me find out when I find out. Please, I would appreciate that. If you are a commenter and you notice people are putting actual spoilers down there, please put fake spoilers. Like, and I'll assume every single spoiler then is fake. Like, I don't need to know real stuff. If Sonic the Hedgehog shows up in Volume 9, just say that. Just if you notice people are giving actual information, just write a fake one. Write a fake one for every real one that you're seeing, if they're there. I don't know. I try. If a comment's longer than about 2 paragraphs and it is being decently nice, and by nice I don't mean like non-critical. I mean it's not looking to give information that I wouldn't know yet. I normally read it. So I still try to be as interactive as possible, but that's at least my thoughts on this. I'll be right back with Chapter 12. Okay, and here we are with the beginning of Chapter 12? Yeah, Chapter 12. The Discord told me to hop in VC after the end of this chapter, just so you're aware. It's a lot of fun if you are 18 or older and you'd be interested in partaking in some discussion. We talk about literally everything RWBY. It's a good way to suggest content if there's anything you want to check out, or yada 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 yada, plug, shameless. It's just a good way to stay in touch and, you know, get to talk if you want to. If you don't want to, it's all good. But, you know, just keep me posted. I don't know why I say keep me posted. But I am pretty excited, and getting the chance to just talk to everyone in the community is a lot of fun.
You just couldn't keep this rivalry between us, could you, Calavera? You had to rope in children to fail with you.
Not these goons.
RWBY!
It seems like there's a massive, I just definitely hit that, but a massive, Grim coming through.
Okay?
Are we okay?
I know, we were supposed to lay low, but listen, I think I finally found a weakness.
Well, we're all ears.
Guys!
The cylinder on Cordo's cannon rotates and locks in a giant dust cartridge every time she changes attack style.
We noticed.
Right, but her missile launcher doesn't lock in. It
Pops out! Without her shields, one well-placed shot could detonate the missiles while they're still in the launcher.
It could destroy the entire cannon. Oscar, that's brilliant.
Can you make that kind of shot?
I have a
Only
sniper.
One chance before she catches on. I'd have to be practically staring down the barrel of her cannon.
Well, I've got a way to guarantee that.
RWBY, what are you doing?
Oh, it's do or die right now, right? Like, it has to be do or die. If this situation goes bad, they're screwed.
Hey, Cordo! I've got one missile left, and I know exactly where I'm gonna stick it!
One missile, you say? That's a shame, Maria, because I have plenty!
Are you too crazy?
Sometimes the best approach is simply the most direct.
You.
She missed the Luke Skywalker shot!
You thought you could fool me?
Oh, that's a problem. Oh, this is a massive problem.
I can't see. My eyes.
No!
Take control.
This is about to be when Ozpin comes back out.
We're gonna crash!
Everyone is limping, dude. So when this aura comes back, can we just quickly heal? We can just get these quick heals going? I just, again, I feel like because of what was discovered in Volume 3, eventually the Atlas military is somehow going to rip the Faunus of their aura, basically, or give it where hunters and huntsmen and huntresses, I don't know why I said hunters, dummy, stupid dummy, where they're gonna somehow be able to, like, store their aura for, like, quick pick-me-ups whenever they're depleted. Because that would probably be the smartest way to do that. It'd also be insanely, probably messed up, considering, you know, I'm sure the human experimentation caused a lot of pain and torment before it actually did anything good. Like, how we know that if you inject water into our veins, it will cause it to bubble up and kill us, basically. Yeah, it's a lot of the stuff we know about medicine comes from people doing horrible, horrible experiments on human beings. And rats, but, like, it's not as bad on the rats, I don't think, unless you're, like, part of PETA, then it's really bad, but, like, you know, a lot of stuff happened as torture methods, and then we learned a lot about, we just kind of reverse engineered the torture, and took the notes, and we're like, oh, there's practical uses here, too.
Look!
Why would he jump down to turn into the bird and not just turn into the bird?
We're still in one piece.
Very clever. But even the smartest apes can't compete with the intellect of man.
Okay.
Come on, come on!
Ruby, stop!
I need you to trust me.
I'm telling you, I don't. Though, like, that's the problem. Not that you're not trustworthy, but, like, you have tried talking your way out of this multiple times and have failed each time.
Your crimes and accept your punishment.
No! We're going to Atlas! Bigger people than you have tried to stop us and failed. But we're supposed to be on the same side.
We're supposed to use our power to protect people. But you just use yours to look down on everyone.
We didn't want to steal from you. We did it because you gave us no other choice. Now I'm giving you one last chance to stand down and hear us out.
This won't work. Why would this work? It didn't work before. Why is it now gonna work?
I've heard enough.
Thank you. Like, she is so...
Ruby!
What? He's dead!
The missile launcher springs out, but the raw dust gets locked in.
Ruby.
that was sick.
Told ya.
I just, you know, I can't say I agree with the take here. I can't say that because it's like, it was cool, it was sick, but it's like, every time she tries talking through with someone, she just gets stopped. Ruby's the type to be like, Cinder, you don't have to do this, while Cinder is, you know, killing her best friends. That's the thing that I just don't get. Like, come on now. Just chill. Like, come on now. That's silly. That's a bit silly. It feels silly to me.
Oh, don't tell me I missed it.
You knew you couldn't win 2-on-1 at Haven. What makes you so sure you can win now?
I don't have a choice. I have people who actually care about me.
Yeah.
And I promised I'd never leave them again. So I'm not dying now.
I'm sorry. This reminds... Has anyone saw the Rocket Man movie? You could tell... I always say, like, you could tell Elton John had a point in it, because at the end of the movie, he's like, and Elton is with a man who loves him the way he deserves to be loved. And I was like, why... That was... I always found that so silly, because it's like, what was the point in saying that? Obviously, that's true. Obviously, that's where you're at now in life, and that's great that you're there now. But why? Why say that? Like, why at the end of the movie just say that? Like, just be like, and Elton is happily married with 2 children and, like, you know, a partner. But no, someone who loves him the way he deserves to be loved. Like, why? Like, what? Wait, what did that do besides dig at this old grimy producer who abused you? Like, obviously, it's good that that's what happened. It's good that he is with someone that genuinely loves him the way he deserves to be loved. It's also insanely silly, because it kind of comes off like you're not completely over it. And that could, again, this is just my personal opinion. Like, I love Elton John. Elton John was, like, one of my dad's favorites, and by association, one of my favorites. Like, favorite artist of all time. Like, I think Elton John, if it wasn't as... If the music industry wasn't as homophobic and as messed up as it was, I think Elton John would have a lot more accolades than he currently does. That being said, he also had a #1 song for 27 years in a row, which is why he's... I'm not saying... It's like when Taylor Swift had her entire album on, like, the top 100 or whatever. Like, yes, she deserves that. She deserves everything from that. But T Swift ain't Elton John. No offense. No offense to any Swifties out there. I'm one myself. I'm just saying. Like, T Swift ain't Elton John. I would love for them to do a song together, because that'd be dope. But Elton John kind of, you know, walks so she could fly. That's kind of where I'm at. This is such a great image, too, of them holding hands, just because it's like, it really shows the growth of the characters together. Like, I love it. I only brought that up because what she said reminded me of the Elton John thing. It reminded me of the end where it's like, I have people who actually care about me now. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, that's genuinely awesome.
I'll leave them again, so I'm not dying now.
They're always blushing with each other.
She made a promise to me once that she'd always be at my side. And look how well she's kept it.
Well, maybe you shouldn't make promises like that in general.
Promise to you, or to the person you were pretending to be?
That's fair.
So I just wasn't good enough for you.
No, that's not.
You know it's so much more than that.
I know you've made your choice.
Okay.
And I've made mine.
She doesn't have a weapon anymore except for the sheath. Yeah. Oh, it's sick. The music here is so dope. Did they just technically do Bumblebee, or did they do a reverse Bumblebee? I think that was a reverse Bumblebee. If so, still insanely sick. Did the rest of her thing just break? Oh, everyone's aura is just breaking right now.
Moment of truth, Yang. Do you think you're faster than you were at Beacon?
Here's the real question that I gotta ask now. Is... why does he know her name? I guess he knows it because he's heard her yell it or something, but realistically, why does he know Yang's name? Because besides the one interaction they had, they have not interacted besides this. So, like, her knowing Adam's name makes sense. Him knowing Yang's name, I don't know why he would know it.
Me neither. Your aura's bound to be running low.
I love how she hasn't used her semblance yet, which really shows the character development from her and Ty. I know I'm ruining the fight by talking about this, but I really love that they're doing that. She has yet to use her semblance, I think, at all this season.
Bound to be running low.
Hit me already! What does she even see in you?
Why is the assumption they're in love?
You're just a coward like her!
Break the sword. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm so with that.
I may not be faster, but I'm smarter.
No!
Oh, that's sick. Oh, they killed him. That's nice.
Oh.
We had our main character's group murder. He's not gonna die, but, you know. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. I think they, you know. That's cute.
I'm not gonna break my promise. I swear.
It's okay.
I know you won't.
Yep.
You're never getting to Atlas, do you hear me? Never! All forces! Converge on my position and eliminate these pests at once!
Trap! Everyone on board! We're making a run for it.
Yeah,
what about Yang and Blake?
Ma'am, we've been trying to reach you. Argus is in danger.
What?
Did you not think that the entire town was about to panic because of what you were doing? Did you really think that they probably assumed there was a massive Grim attack, and I'm sure whenever there's a Grim attack, it's gonna cause more Grim to come? You stupid. Short-sighted and stupid. I get why short-sighted and stupid, but still short-sighted and stupid. The exact thing they made that to fight against. It's Godzilla! Oh.
It's a Leviathan. It began its approach during your battle. We need you.
Okay, is this Crow's... Now, the question is this Crow's semblance at work? Or is this just one of those situations that was bound to happen? And it's like, do I think Crow caused this? No. No, I don't think he could affect an entire city like that. That makes absolutely no sense. This just seems like happenstance. But now that we know that he can affect luck and do that type of thing, which I don't think makes... When his semblance is bad luck, does that mean he can just influence cause and effect, but the cause and effect only happens if he views it as negative? Like, if he was a genuine optimist, would his semblance ever work? Because it's constantly on within a passive state. But again, is it only what he views as negative? Like, if he had a really screwed up personality and thought bad thing, like what we consider bad things happening are good things, what he considers bad things that happen are actually good things for most people, would it mean that good things would happen for most people? Like this seems like a very subjective semblance. I don't know how it necessarily extrapolates, but it's like, if you take it to its extreme, could he just technically be like, because the semblance is just causing cause and effect. If I do X, X happens, or Y is more likely to happen. It's increasing probability of a less than favorable odd to come out. So you would think over time you could not master that, but you could kind of figure out how to increase negative odd. I would love to just see a side story about Crow as a youngin'. But, like, I just want to know more about what he could technically do. I just would be very interested in knowing that information. But either way, I'm about to hop in my Discord VC to just talk to everyone about what I just saw and about what I assume is quote unquote the death of Adam. I think he's gonna come back. Same way Penny's still coming back. I promise you, Penny's not dead forever. You can't convince me she's dead. Because she's a robot and she was just somebody else's or something stupid. Like, if she's supposed to be Pinocchio, then somebody had to put Pinocchio together. I'm sure we're getting Penny back soon enough. That's all I'm saying. If not, is what it is. But, yep, I'll be right back with episode 13. I just realized I didn't watch the credits. My bad. The music goes hard, though. Jason Jax Kane. Mela Lee. SDC. He was branded by the Schnee Dust Company? Interesting. I didn't know what that said. I thought it said like 600 something. But he got branded by the Schnee Dust Company. Was that in the mines? Or did he do that to himself? I would have liked to have known where he got the Schnee Dust Company brand from, because that's a cool thing. Alright, yeah. I'm happy that I didn't forget about the credits, because that clarified a lot there for me. But, nope, no matter. Yep, be right back with episode 13. Might be. I like saying that. I like doing the beginning part of Thrift Shop by Macklemore. You know, the fun fact, the album that got Macklemore famous beat Charlemagne by Jay-Z. His album won Rap Album of the Year, and he went up against Kendrick and Jay-Z, and they really sat there and said, "Nah, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis won it." But I do like opening my my musical chops with his hit song Thrift Shop, where he talks about going to a thrift store and buying other people's things and making that seems cool. I like it because it makes my lips vibrate in a way that I just think is fun. Anyway, back to RWBY. Neo? Yeah. Looking like a baddie. Having a good time. So she's just gonna become more and more grimmish as time goes on, huh?
It should get us to Solitas. After that, you might want to try materializing yourself some snow boots.
I genuinely love how I don't think Neo even likes Cinder at all and is just doing this because she just wants to avenge Roman. And that's adorable to me. I love that so much. I hate whatever they're doing here. Oh, her semblance is that strong?
You know, Neo, someone once asked me if I believed in destiny. And I'm happy to say, I still do.
Not Pyrrha saying that to her. Not, I hate her so much because she's, come on with that nonsense. Do you believe in destiny? As she says right before she's just straight up murdered. But okay, that's cool. I'm not upset. I'm not mad about that at all. That's completely fair and honest and balanced and yada, 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 yada. Damn. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's called the Leviathan. That's a cool name. Is that that's based on a real sea monster, right?
This is your fault. Do you hear me?
Ruby!
No, it ain't.
Yang! Blake! Are you okay?
What happened?
Was that a giant Grim?
Yes. And we just ruined the only thing capable of stopping it.
Yeah, well, they were trying to kill us, to be fair.
This is your fault. Your fault.
Sam, what's your status?
It amazes me how she takes no personal accountability of maybe if she just listened to them and like tried to be not a disagreeable Bisquick, maybe this wouldn't have happened. If you weren't such a contusion, this type of life wouldn't be in this situation. You know, the mighty strength of Atlas now has fallen because Atlas is too flabbergastingly stupid to listen to other people that aren't them. And like that's just what it is. That's genuinely just what it is. Maybe if you weren't, like, I could sit here and just insult you for a while, honestly, because everything about your character just seems so, like, why do it? What was the point? What was the point in attacking a bunch of kids who were just trying to go, like, you were under strict orders. Fair. Completely fair. But these kids actively know General Ironwood, and one of them worked hand in hand with General Ironwood. And you wouldn't even check with your commander because of that? You wouldn't check with the person? I don't know. It seems pretty dumb to me. It seems pretty bad in terms of you as a leader. That's just my thought. It's not a correct one. Because in the same regard, it's like, you can look at the stuff I say and be like, oh, you're a hypocrite who changes their opinion episode to episode. Yeah, I do. I'm not pretending like I don't. No, I do. I've said it since the beginning. I'm a hypocrite. I know I am. Situations have different parameters, and I feel like I reserve the right to change my opinion whenever I feel like. I try to stay consistent as much as I can, but it's hard to always stay consistent when you are watching something for the first time and trying to give your thoughts on it and just have fun. Like, it can be really difficult to actually do that, and like sometimes I want to be entertaining, and like I'll change my thoughts so that way it's more entertaining. Like, this is just pulling the curtain back for a second. If you're genuinely wondering, ask the question of, is he that dumb, or is he trying to be entertaining? More often than not, I'm just that dumb. But there's like a 5% chance I'm just trying to be entertaining. I think 5 is a fair number to give me. But is what it is. Cordova, you're just not very smart. You look down on people for just being honest, and that's just, it's stupid. It really doesn't like it. Dummy stupid.
We need an answer. Over.
I'm so sorry. Don't be. This isn't on you.
But you're safe. That's all that matters.
I suppose I have to be the bad guy and say it. Getting the lamp to Atlas is still our top priority. And right now, we have the perfect opportunity to head straight for it. We may not get another chance like this.
No way.
We can't leave. Not like this.
It's like you said, a huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end.
So, Ruby's going to use her eye power here somehow. Or Cordova. Actually, no, Cordova doesn't have her eyes anymore. I was going to say she magically somehow opens her eyes again and is able to use it, which would be interesting, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. So Ruby's going to have to use it, and once Ruby uses it, it somehow pauses this Leviathan, and it shows the world that magic exists or something. Because everyone's going to question, how was she able to do that just by staring at it, and yada, 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 yada. Is at least what I think would happen, because if I were writing it, that's probably the story beat I'd end up choosing. But I am interested to see what Miles and Carrie do here.
We need to head for the Leviathan. John, can you and Ren be ready to mask our ship?
I think we can manage. Got a few ideas?
I disagree. There's no way their aura has recharged that much that quickly. I do not think their aura is that recharged. In world, it's probably been like maybe 25 minutes, and they can do this now.
I've got one.
Eyes up, everybody.
Got a few ideas?
I've got one.
Eyes up, everybody. It's back.
It's Chaos from Sonic Adventure DX.
Target base at the stance of 3-4. Leviathan has hit the shallows and resurfaced. We need those shields up now. Over.
Maybe don't be scared, and I'd just go back inside. Just stay inside for a little bit.
Target stopped. Engaging. Over.
No. Grim can do that? I don't think Grim should be able to do that.
It tore straight through.
All squadrons, fall back to evacuation procedures. Disengage Leviathan. I repeat, disengage.
No, wait!
Ruby!
We can stop it!
Who is this? Identify yourself.
I'm a huntress. My team and I are heading to the Leviathan and can weaken it for you to attack.
How?
We can?
I can.
Ruby, when I said trial by fire,
I did it at Beacon and at the farm.
You really think you can do it now?
Well, you also technically did it when fighting Cinder. That did happen, and you also did it that other time. I'm pretty sure you've done it like twice. You've done it like 3 times. You just gotta. You know what? I would just think of that. Mine would be thinking of that little baby, thinking of John's sister's baby, and being like, yeah, I gotta protect that thing because it's not even real, and I'd die for him. I'd die for that kid so quick. GG no re. It's game.
I don't have a choice.
Manta 5-1, your ship is currently flagged as hostile. You will receive no support. Over.
Okay.
Fine. We'll do it alone if we have to.
We can hit it while it stops at the next barrier.
Ren, you're up.
Dope.
We're too late! Pull up!
How does it know where to go? Oh, that's a problem.
Damn it. That's all I've got.
It's on the move again. We need to stop it. What do we do?
Eyes on us, ugly!
Is it working?
No!
Okay. You can do this. You have to do this.
Ah, she's skateboarding on a bumblebee. Come on. Give it to us!
Ruby, hurry! Something...
Oh. Girl, you gotta want to protect her. You have, oh, this is a problem. And why does it gotta be Penny? Why did I have to back up to Penny? Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Not a good look on my part. I think she's got this. This show can't always end with, it's like it's giving me every other. It's like on the even seasons, it's terrifying, it's horrible, it's heartbreaking. On the odd seasons, it's happy. You know what? I like to believe that this can be done. If not, we're just tough L, because RWBY does not talk no jutsu, and if she can't get anime plot no jutsu BS, then we're in trouble, folks. We're in trouble for the next 3 seasons. 2 seasons. Oh my god. I am 2 seasons away from being caught up. Are you serious? I'm not gonna say that's awesome, but that's kind of awesome. That's a kind of a great feeling. I'm not gonna lie to you. This show has been bringing me on such a good journey. I think at the end of season 9, I may get teary-eyed and emotional. I may actually cry. I won't lie to anyone. It may actually just, it may give me this sense of nostalgia, I guess. They're not nostalgia, but like, we'll talk about it later. But she's got this.
What? Why did it turn away? No, 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 no!
Why did you... Of course you waste...
Sorry. I don't have a question for you. I just needed a little more time.
I know. And while you don't seek knowledge, just this once, I shall give it freely. I will not allow you to use me without a question again. Even if this was clever.
There we go, Riza. There we go, Mocha Akashia. And we get to see her mom? Oh. Oh, don't tell me there's a song called Indomitable. Yes.
I'll take it from here. After all, I was sworn to protect the people!
No, she does not get a redemption out of this. That's some shenanigans. That is some absolute shenanigans that she gets the ability to just be like, well, I was sworn to... No, I call Cap. I call Cap. Also, using Jin, smart. I'm so happy she didn't just waste the last question. Thank you.
I was sworn to protect the people!
Alright, that was sick.
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
The Atlas military can handle the stragglers.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't think anyone would notice if one more ship went missing in my lengthy report.
I want to know what her semblance is, or what her... Is she just our mech fighter? Because I'm fine with it.
We should have just enough fuel to make it.
Thanks, Miss Calavera.
Hey, Ruby. You did great out there today, kid.
I'm with it.
Just don't go giving me heart attacks like that again.
I love you too.
You weren't half bad yourself today, Crow.
I feel like they did all the heavy lifting.
But you were there to help when they asked for it. And you were there to catch them when they fell. Literally, if I recall.
Thanks. You know, it was pretty incredible getting to see the Grim Reaper in action.
You should have seen me when I was your age.
It's so wholesome and I love it a lot. Don't tell me this is the end. I can't have this be the end of this season because it's just, there needs to be... I'm not going to say more. That's not the right word. I want more out of it, you know? Like, there's only so much RWBY that I can watch, and I'm getting to a point where I'm scared of catching up because then I have to wait with everyone else. And it feels bad to wait with everyone else. It feels frustrating and upsetting, and I just don't want to. I want to go back to page 1 and rewatch so badly, but it's like, yeah. You have to learn to let things go and let things end when they need to end. So we're going to keep running our course, and we're going to keep speed running this because it's a show that deserves all the love and support in the world.
I'm sorry you went through that nightmare, but I'm glad Yang was there for you in time.
We were there for each other.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stop it.
You petrified a Leviathan after diving down the barrel of a cannon.
Don't act like you all haven't done crazy stuff before. I mean, Oscar made a successful crash landing.
That was dope.
14-year-old farmhand.
That was seriously impressive.
That was dope.
We've been stranded without you.
Thanks, but I've been meaning to tell you guys. I didn't land the ship on my own.
We're gonna crash! We're gonna crash!
Stay calm. It's going to be okay.
Osmond took control?
No, he guided me. And then he was gone again.
Does that mean he's been watching us this whole time?
What else would it mean?
I don't know, but it at least means he was looking out for us.
Hey, if you've never seen Atlas in person before, you don't want to miss this.
Fair. It's Canada.
Is it weird that I'm sort of nervous?
No. I'll believe we've made it to Atlas when I see it.
Well, believe it.
Alright, yeah. Oh, it's a city above... They really put a city above everyone else working in the mines. That is disgusting. That is actually disgusting. I am going to hate Atlas with a burning passion. I already feel it. And it's like terrible to say that, to just say that outright, but I'm going to hate this place just because of this immediate thing of like, you have a city that is currently stationed in the clouds above everyone else. That is the definition of egotistic.
You know, you make the trip up to Atlas over and over, but you never get used to that view. Oh, come on!
Place? What is it?
The Atlas Air Fleet. I knew all of our ships were called back, but...
They're set up like they're expecting an attack.
Manta 5-1. Welcome home.
What else? Did anyone expect it to not be totalitarian? I feel like that's very clearly what's happening here. I love whenever they keep Monty in this stuff because it wouldn't have been done without the king. They're just gonna keep giving me more and more Bumblebee songs, aren't they? That's fine. Or maybe that's not Bumblebee. Maybe I just made the assumption it was based on what was said. Is it a song to Adam? It feels like it's a song to Adam, right? Yeah, it feels like it's a song to Adam. Mike Chapman for the 2D FX artist. Good work. Colorists Wes Myers and Robert Reynolds. Okay. Nevermore. I'm with it. I'm with it. Adia. What is Adia? Yes, this is about Adam. A Blake song to Adam. I like this. Has Yang made a single joke in the last 3 seasons? Maybe season 4 she did, but I feel like she hasn't made a joke, like a pun, in forever. Why? RWBY fan group. Tino. Ellen Waldrop and Norman family. Dustin Matthews. Ross Granny Collins. Nice. Rose Granny Collins. I'm dumb. Mocha Lee. Molly Jones. Okay. I wonder where Rooster Teeth got their initial funding. I'd be interested in researching them as a company in terms of like where they got their start or how they got their start. Because if it was just Red versus Blue, because that's where I know them getting popularized from. Wait a minute. Where did I post credit?
Mercury, I wanted to...
Why is he so petrified?
What is she doing?
And she's doing her magic. Oh, she's actively evolving the Grimm? Shh. To be more dangerous? Oh, that's terrifying. Or is she bolstering the defenses?
There's an old saying. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Oh my God. That is actually terrifying. Like, that is not okay. Oh, baby. Somebody told me to watch the After thing, so I'm going to do that too, because I guess one of the shows, or one of their shows got ended up, whatever, from here. Established here? 15th anniversary, so this came out in 2008. Okay, I guess I didn't even get that. Well, anyway, I need time to process this volume. I'm not going to lie. I think I really do need just a little bit of time to really just figure out my thoughts. Excuse me. If you don't mind, just like, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If not, let me know. I mean, at the end of the day, only way I can get better is to get feedback, positive or negative. So, thank you so much. And I post every day. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. Or if you're only here for RWBY, the day after tomorrow for the Volume 6 soundtrack. Yeah, that's where we're at. I don't know why I did that. Peace out. Whatever. No, wait. Dummy. Peace out.